Like, ready for you to come in or ready to start?
Ready to start.
Alright, I'm ready to start. Fuck you! Alright, hold on. Wait, I'm still going. Alright. Hello, folks. I'm Cole Faulkner of News Channel. I'm gonna kill my fucking self. Alright. My son, severely autistic, I would rather he did crack.
Dude, it was live. I thought you were live.
Chill. I'm done. Mind you, just not release this information because obviously most Tide Pods would be recalled at that point. They use this. Fuck you.
Keep it in the family.
Whoa. Are you suggesting incest? Is that what you're saying? I just want to go over this little segment here. Let me just define this for you. Crack. Crack is something that is sold by both drug dealers and prostitutes. Bear with me here. The only difference is that a prostitute can wash her crack and sell it again. Now just soak that in. There's a little bit, and maybe even a lot of philosophy in just that little statement. Now let me give you an example sentence. I think you'll recognize this because you may have used this line before. Quote, I stuffed crack up her crack. You take the drug, the narcotic over here, you're bringing that right to the anal cavity. Now, there is such thing called crackheads gone wild. And it is when they are in their primal state. They have taken crack, they don't know the effects that it has on the body, and they start to act irrational. Pee Wee Herman made this clear. Now, the effects that crack have on the human mind is that in the primal state of crack, there are stages to crack. Obviously, the stages move progressively. You could have minor crack usage. Now, you take like one rock, your first rock, or maybe you've used this many times and you've began to create a tolerance to yourself. Now, I'm sure you have a tolerance to that shit, seeing a little crack on your lip there now. Now, you know how it is.
Don't touch me.
I'm sure everyone has heard of the Tide Pod incident, where people are eating Tide Pods and they're going to get some sort of euphoria due to this. Now, this is all wrong. It is not the materials that are in bleach or other accessories that you would use for laundry. There is actually a little bit of crack in the Tide Pods. And the children, they know this. The crack, the Tide Pods, transgender, you know how that is. That's a whole different subject. That's for another day. But for today, crackheads. Now, when this happens, there are many things that could happen, but most likely and most inevitable, unless this person is being held back by another individual, they will do that crack. Now, obviously, this woman that is doing crack, she knows that she is wrong and that she has to accept the intervention that is coming her way. They do not want to stop their crack use. Just to get into this, because this is going to be pretty thick. Now, I'm sure many of you have seen the film New Jack City, starring Wesley Snipes and Ice-T. I'm sure you know that man. Ice-T, Special Victims Unit, you know how he is. Now, when they saw this, without further ado, I need to look dapper as a motherfucker. Or looking good. In the hood. What you got? Alright. Now you know I'm professional.